Okay, this is an interesting topic. It's kind of finance related, but it's about somebody's contract and money, so I wanted to talk about it. Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson is kind of in the headlines because he's representing himself in this contract negotiation that he has going. Now, this is a big deal because he actually represented himself with his rookie deal, but it really wasn't a big deal because rookies have a set pay scale, so you can only get a certain amount based on where your draft position is. So it's not uncommon for a lot of people, you just drafted, where you're drafted at determines most likely what your salary is, and there's a skill that you really can't exceed. But now this guy's off a winner in an MVP. I think he has the most wins or equal to the amount of wins that Tom Brady had in his first 50 games. So this dude is killing, but a lot of people are giving him flack saying, man, you need to get an agent. You don't know what you're doing. You need to get an agent. Hey, I'm going to just give my quick take on this. An agent is like an attorney and like a bunch of other professions where it's guarded, because think about it, 20, 30 years ago, it wasn't no like black agents or women agents out there. It just really wasn't a deal. Agents were most times old ass white guys. That's just what it is. Anytime you see Drew Rosenhaus and all these guys, it's old white guys. It was a really guarded profession, so to speak. A lot of times they have qualifications where, like, if you don't even have a certain type of degree level, you can't even become an agent. Rich Paul, one of LeBron James' best friend, who started out as LeBron James' glorified assistant, making $50,000 a year, soaked up the game, became an agent, opened up a Clutch Sports, and he had all of those agents hot because he kind of circumvented the rules. The NCAA even had something they called the Rich Paul rule, where they require agents to have certain degrees, and they caught a lot of flack for it and went back and changed the rules. So for me, I don't think this is dumb. I think this is smart for Lamar Jackson to do this. He's betting on himself. A lot of other athletes bet on themselves. An NFL agent can get 3% of your salary. So if you negotiate a $100 million salary and you get a $100 million signing bonus before taxes, the agent takes 3% of that. So he's saving himself a lot of money. He's betting on himself. So far, he is killing. The only thing that can jam him up is if he gets a major injury. So, honestly, I would actually advise any athlete to do this. Instead of having an agent, why don't you just retain an attorney to review that contract and negotiate those things for you for that one isolated incident? Solely, that's it. But I think Lamar Jackson is doing something smart. I heard a lot of guys like, oh, it's tough because, when you're in there negotiating with an agent, if you have some deficiencies, they normally give it to your agent to tell you. But that's different. This dude won an MVP. He balling out. He know what he is. Who cares about whether he's told directly about his deficiencies in that? And the only thing that he did, which was smart, is he looked at what similar players in his position who put up similar or comparable statistics are getting paid. So I already know what he's looking at. Deshaun Watson, if y'all not familiar with who he is, but he's the Cleveland Browns quarterback who got about 35 sexual assault civil allegations that he's settled, 34 out of 35. He's clearly suspended right now, but he got $235 million guaranteed with all of these civil sexual allegations out there, which I thought was crazy and stupid by the team. But Lamar Jackson wants to get a completely, fully guaranteed contract. So he turned down something like 200 and something million with 165 guaranteed because he wants a fully guaranteed contract, 235 plus. I'll tell you, if I'm the Baltimore Ravens, I'm not paying them 235 million fully guaranteed. It's just not happening. I think it's too much risk, but I don't think it's a dumb move for what for considering he's operating from a position of strength right now because he's killing, he's balling out, he has the MVP, he has all of these things on his belt, and as long as he avoids injury, he is going to win. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment. Is it smart of this young brother to negotiate his own contract without an agent, or you think he should just get an agent to do it, cough up to 3% because an agent is going to give him an opportunity to get a better deal? I don't think an agent can get him something better than what he's setting himself up in position to potentially get. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all take care. Peace.